I'm going to talk about Heathrow Airport. I live about 1 kilometre away from Heathrow, and I support expansion. This is because it's the only way people will get fair compensation for the destruction of their homes. There are 3 options for Heathrow. People should not be misconceived with the idea that only one of those options will destroy their homes. In reality, all 3 options will destroy their homes. Their homes are already in the pipeline to be destroyed. So let me go through and explain what I mean. Option 1 is obviously to expand Heathrow and the destruction of several thousand homes, and BAA will pay those people for their homes. So they will get fair compensation, I believe. Option 2 is to do nothing. If we do nothing, I don't know if anyone has ever spoken to tourists or sat down in a Starbucks in Windsor like I have for many times, because we used to work in Windsor. Tourists are fed up. They are simply fed up with circling round in the sky. I'm fed up with circling round in the sky above Heathrow Airport. I take a flight to Prague and come back and spend double the flight time, because half of that time is spent circling round above Heathrow Airport. You know, it is a big problem. We are losing huge amounts of income. Okay, you lose income, you lose jobs. Jobs will destroy homes. In the next 20 years, we will see the rapid decline of Heathrow if nothing is done. So that is why your home will be destroyed, because people will have to move home to get work, and it's as simple as that. The other option, of course, is the crazy idea of Boris Island. Yeah, absolutely mad idea of Boris Island. What will happen there is Heathrow will either close or become a small domestic airport. Hundreds of thousands of people will have to move to find work. Okay, and it will decimate this entire area. And unfortunately, that is destroying your home too. What is the difference between having to move home and your home being physically destroyed? The only difference is in the second and third options, okay, doing nothing and Boris Island, you won't get any compensation. Option 1 is the only one that gives you any compensation at all. So that's one of the reasons I support Heathrow. The other reason is pollution. In this country, we don't do anything about a problem unless that problem exists. And that's pretty much for everywhere you go. If you put Boris Island out there, yes, it's a disaster for nature as it is. But the problem is, when it's working and functioning, you'll be spreading that pollution. Even though the pollution, overall pollution in the atmosphere is going to be greater or the same, you'll be spreading that pollution, and you will not have a localized problem. So the localized problem will not be solved. By putting the airport at Heathrow, keeping the airport at Heathrow and expanding it, you are creating a problem which will get solved, because that's the only way that people solve problems, by having a problem. And that really is why I support Heathrow Airport expansion.